Hello social spirits, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. This is Lexi, your local light worker, and I wanted to prepare another channeled love message video. I don't know about you, but lately I've been falling asleep with these gorgeous videos, and I just wanted to give something back to the tarot community and to you lovely viewers out there. I just feel that the collective is very, very heavy at the moment. So the best approach when we feel heavy and when we feel low, the best way to start loving ourselves is to love others, is to give something back to the community. And the best way to help yourself most of the time to get out of your mind, to get out of whatever afflictions you think you might have, is to focus on helping other people, giving back to other people. And today, as I was doing my spiritual practice, I actually pulled Chesed. This is the card that represents one of the emanations of the Sephirot, the Jewish tree of life in the Kabbalah. So Chesed is actually so beautiful. It is the emanation of pure love, unconditional love, empathy, loving kindness. This is all about helping other people. This is about the process of giving back to yourself by giving to others. Helping other people unconditionally, loving them unconditionally. Just reflecting on this card, and I already had some tears brought to my eyes because it's such a beautiful energy to be in, especially if you are going through some heaviness, especially if you are undergoing a little bit of difficult shadow work. Like myself in this period, it's really, really important to remember the love and to come back to the love that you are. But love, if you just keep it for yourself, won't be blessed by the touch of spirit, because spirit wants to give you energy so that you give it on to other people. There is a flow of energy and there is a flow of love that should not be stopped. If you take love and you keep it within your own self, spirit might want to move towards somebody else to inspire them with more love, because they see that that person is actually able to give back to others. So it's really, really important to be aware of the flow of love that is coursing through you, that is inspired by the divine within you and the divine outside of you. And just to understand that your body, your emotions, your mind, and your words are just a flow, are part of that flow. And it's really good to not stagnate, to not keep everything within yourself, but to share yourself with others. Because in this way, you can truly discover the meaning of self-love. Okay, so this was a very strange way to begin the video, but I felt very called to say these words. I don't really plan or schedule my videos. I just press record and get into it based on my own personal self-development and how I feel guided to speak to you guys. So I hope this helps. I hope this beginning message might inspire a couple of you who are just going about your daily business, or who, as I said before, might be encountering some obstacles or some struggles during this period. So today we have a channeled message from the person on your mind, and you have here 3 options. I have here for group 1, The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. I have here the Santa Muerte Tarot for group 2. And I have here the Dreams of Gaia Gorgeous Tarot for group 3. So feel free to pause this video right now to just reflect or meditate on which of these 3 decks draws you in the most. And if you've made your choice, then I'm just going to proceed with group 1 and the Good Tarot. Group number 1's person. So I'm going to speak as if I'm the person on your mind right now, as I'm feeling and tuning into their energy, and guided as I will be by the tarot deck in front of me. So you light me up. I feel like my heart is on fire when I think about you. You are very beautiful. You're inspiring. You're full of life. And the closer I get to you, the more I feel like I'm close to this brightly lit flame. You warm me up. You warm up everything around you. and I'm so lucky to bask in your gorgeous glow. I'm a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger, and it feels so good to just give in and surrender to this love. I feel so attracted to you. I feel so pulled in your direction. Wherever you go, I want to follow. I don't ever want to be without you. You enchant me. You make me dream. You lift me up. Whenever I'm feeling low, you have this gorgeous way of almost energetically swooping into my field and lifting me up by the head, by the chin, by the shoulders. I feel like I'm transported when I am around you. I feel like I am vibing high, even without planning or intending to do so. You nurture my soul. You take care of my soul's development. Wow, that feels powerful to say. I'm literally putting a hand to my chest at the moment because I feel that you reside within. You are in my chest. You are part of me, and I am you. Sometimes I feel like I'm treading on water. Sometimes I feel like I'm ridiculously blessed. What have I done to deserve this love? I don't even know if I'm worthy of it. I'm just an ordinary person. I do a lot of mistakes. I try to go back and repair them. I try to cross my T's and dot my I's. I try to keep everything ordered in my life, to pay my bills, get up in the morning, try to stick to a daily health routine. But what actually enlivens me, what makes me come back to life is you. The feeling of you, the memory of you, the image of you, the presentiment of you. You exist in all these different time dimensions, and even if we have met, or even if we're about to meet, I love you. I love you already, and I miss you already. Talk about feeling uplifted. I feel like you're changing the way I'm thinking. I used to be quite pessimistic before I started feeling you. I used to be a bit down in the dumps, being very harsh on myself, and thereby I was harsh on other people. I used to set very difficult goals and beat myself up if I wasn't able to achieve them, until I learned through your grace, through your presence, that what I need to do is to take each day step by step and to work perseverantly at my goal, to not give up, to not give down. I don't want to be brought down. I feel how the energy is rising up and pushing me back down. I'm fighting through it. I wish I would have these beautiful wings that would carry me forward, propelled only by desire into your direction, into your surroundings. I feel that you are this energy that is just able to propel me to new heights. And I just want to surrender. I just want to flow with you. I want to flow towards you. And I definitely want to be better by accepting myself, warts and all, with all the flaws, with all the chinks in my armor, where I allow the light to come in. And again, propel me forward, closer to you. Always closer to you. I think you know what I'm about to say, right? You are my star. You shine brightly than everyone else. I can pick you up in a crowd of 1 million people. I just know where you are. I just am so pulled towards your light. Whatever you've been doing, my darling, keep doing it. It's working. I'm not sure if you feel that you are at your most abundant or prosperous or loved, but you are to me, you are in my eyes, and I have a feeling that this won't diminish. This emotion that I feel for you, this flood of emotions that I feel for you, I don't think that it stands a chance of diminishing in time. I just feel that I'm here to help you fill up your cup, and together we might make it overflow. There's something very holy about you, very godlike. I mean, I know that you wouldn't consider yourself in any way above everyone else in your environment. You're too modest for that. And that's what I love so much about you. The fact that you don't advertise yourself as much as other people in the attention economy. You are just yourself. You're pure. You're unbothered. You even choose not to react in situations when people are actively working at discouraging you. Because you see what they are doing. You see their wounded inner child and how it is acting out and lashing out onto you. You see how they project their own issues and traumas onto you. And you bravely, wisely accept and lend a helping hand. You do not judge and you do not punish because you understand that this is not your job. This is Spirit's job. Somehow, somewhere, the universe is going to balance the scales out. You're aware of all of these subtle movements, of all of these shifts in the energy. And that's why I think there's something so holy, so pure, so beautiful about you. How much you love people. Because you genuinely have authentic love for yourself and you respect the divinity within your own heart. We both have been through very difficult moments that made us feel like we're rocks being pulled back to the ground with severe force. We felt moments when gravity pushed us, pummeled us to the ground. It was very hard most days to get up and get going, to stand tall and proud and just put on a happy, smiley face and meet the world again. We had to go back to the drawing board several times. We have been through losses. We have been through conflict. We have been through arguments and wounds deeply inflicted onto our egos. But I think you and me know both that these were just moments that were meant to spiritualize our lives. They were meant to help get us out of our egos and connect more deeply to ourselves, who it is we really were from the beginning. I'm now able to spread my wings because you taught me how to do so. I'm now able to inspire you to spread your own wings because I know that you have me to rely on. I am here by your side, darling, and I always will be. Nothing can make me budge. Not even gravity. I think it's time for a new chapter in our relationship. What do you think? Would you be willing to open up your heart to me? If I come with a proposal, would you spend some time carefully considering it? I keep dreaming of you. I keep thinking of you. And I've been creating something. I will come forward very soon and I want to share it with you. Please don't take a critical eye to what I'm about to share with you. I hope that the self-acceptance that you practice daily and the acceptance of other people in your environment can include me as well. No matter what has happened between the two of us, I just hope that when I'll come towards you with a gift, an invitation, a proposal, a message, you'll just be able to accept it. You'll stand with it, you'll reflect on it, and then you will respond to me from your heart. Let's break that ego barrier together. We are worth more than that. Okay, group one. Your person is very open-hearted. They are ready to change something in your connection. I think that if there was conflict, if there was some issue with them, now it's all been put to rest. I think that for those of you that chose this group as well, this is a beautiful green, emerald, deeply green color. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, I feel like I'm getting lost in it. I see a canopy of trees, almost as if I'm flying above a beautiful forest. So I think that this is a massive heart chakra awakening. I think both you and your person are ready to meet again or to reconcile, depending on at which stage a lot of you are, because I'm speaking to the general collective here, so many different types of people will be drawn to this particular group. But this is very optimistic. I feel that this person is ready to start off a new chapter with you, and none of the cards that appeared are giving me any red flags or warning signs. The energy just flows so beautifully, and I've felt a deep sense of gratefulness from your person. They are forgiving themselves, they are forgiving you if there was a conflict, or they are making peace with their past so they can get ready to meet you if this is a new person that you're hoping to manifest into your life. So that's what I had for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to let me know down in the comments what you think. What is your story? I always enjoy reading them, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, group 2. This is for those of you that were drawn to the Santa Muerte Tarot. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. So I'm going to channel a message from the person on your mind in this video, and I'm going to speak as if I am the person you are thinking of. Okay, so let's begin. I want to take a risk. I want to jump head forwards into this, almost as if I'm taking a very deep dive into a crystal clear swimming pool. I am so ready to do something reckless, passionate, completely unrestrained. I feel like I've been holding myself back for too long, and it's just been making me feel like I'm dead, like the energy was not moving around me. That's because I was too retentive. I was holding everything into me, and I felt almost like I was crushed, like I was killed, like I was a husk of my former self. But now it's as if I'm coming back to life. I'm emerging from my sepulcher, and I want to make my merry way towards you. Why? Well, it's because you've been sending me a beacon of light, almost as if you've been sending me a telegram. You've been typing away at your Morse code in your lighthouse in the middle of the night. You've been shedding a light that literally was able to bring me back from the dead. I'm coming back. I'm coming towards you. I cannot wait to see you again. I want to manifest something so beautiful. I literally am bursting with joy and happiness. I have so much enthusiasm. I feel as if my connection to spirit at the moment is on fire. I cannot even explain it. I'm not a spiritual person. I think to a large extent you are more spiritual than I am, but there's something that is coursing through me, like almost like lava. There is this heat and passion. I'm not sure if this is a Kundalini awakening. It could be. Anything is possible, right? At least you've taught me that. But it's just that I feel like I have all of the resources in my life to bring forward the reality I've always envisioned for us. And this is involving a lot of pleasure, a lot of travel, a lot of discovery, and a lot of getting to know each other as we are, to the bone, bare and vulnerable, and completely in love with each other. You've been studying. I know you have. You've been waiting for me. You've been so patient, and you've been so strong, and I am only more in love with you because of that, because I've seen what a resilient person you are, how you don't back down, how you push forward, how you stand your ground. Your stubbornness is delicious. I have never seen somebody as strong-willed as you are. I I know a lot of people have been giving you crap throughout your life for being such a strong-willed woman. Well, I'm not going to do that. I want to be your humble servant. I want to worship at your altar. You are just so powerful. And I've never met someone as badass as you, as cultured as you, as knowledgeable, and as in tune with her body, but also with the higher spheres. You just know things. You know things about me, even without me having to communicate them to you. You also are very book smart, but it's more than that. You just feel the current, you feel the energy. You are able to understand and observe your immediate surroundings. You're able to see synchronicities. You understand serendipity. And sometimes there is a mishmash between the law of attraction and the laws of physics that you're able to put into words in such simple, kind sentences. You win everyone's hearts. Who made you? Where are you from? But actually, I shouldn't even ask that, because I'm just incredibly grateful that you exist and that I am getting to vibe along with you. Are you ready for true bliss? Are you ready for all the love in the world to come pouring down all over you? And if you are, can I stand by your side as this is happening? Because this is too amazing. I don't even have words. I don't even know what to say. I'm just feeling it. My whole body is singing. I feel like I want to dance, and I want you to dance with me. I think we're just about to be so incredibly happy, baby. After a long period of being apart, of not knowing where we're treading, of walking through the fog, it's such a welcoming sight to finally see the sun in your eyes. Waking up to all that heat is proving to be a resplendent sight. You are magnificent. It's such a beautiful, dreamlike event to see you standing on your throne, being so confident and calm at the same time. You're deeply in harmony with nature, with the cycles of the moon. You are just so resourceful, my darling. You're the kind of person that if somebody were to push you off a plane and you landed in a foreign culture, you would be able to use the resources at hand and create a wonderful meal. You would make friends with everyone in the neighborhood in just 2 or 3 days. You would be able to rely on the kindness of strangers, but not even that. Support those strangers with the kindness of your heart. It's like you're a beautiful rock, but not even a rock, because that would diminish your glow and your beauty. Like a beautiful crystal that is shaped in a human form. You radiate this peacefulness, this centeredness, and I would have to say as well, this sexiness. You are a yummy sight to look at. It hasn't been easy. I know families were not really supporting either your growth or my growth. There were a couple of relatives that were helping us, but overall it's been a struggle to feel happy within our own families of origin. I've always felt like a misfit in my own family, and I know you have too. And this sense of not belonging, of being alienated from the people that are supposed to provide us with comfort and unconditional love, but we're not able to for various reasons. This experience taught us how to live for ourselves, how to make the whole world our family, and how to not trap love only in the exclusive group of maybe 2 or 3 or 4 family members, but to open our hearts up to the world, to give love to those people that were in similar conditions as we were, to people that were not so aware of themselves, to people that were in pain. I've been doing my part of the work, and I know you've been doing yours. You're excellent at it. I think you deserve an award for all the hard work you've been putting into loving others and establishing relationships with others. But now I think that it's time for us to get our just rewards. Oh boy. We still have a little bit of sadness to shrug off our shoulders, don't we? I think sometimes you look into the mirror and you see all of your shortcomings, all those things that I'm blinded to because you are too amazing for me to actually see any flaws. But I know you are deeply aware of them, as much as I am of mine. I know we've both had to compromise. We sometimes had to be cruel to be kind. But I also think that, as I said before, this taught us how to be stronger. It taught us how to be perseverant, how not to give up. And now we are better able to understand how precious kindness is in this world, how important unconditional love is for the growth of all beings in this planet. And I think that if you've been feeling sad that we are not together, if you've been feeling low or like there's something wrong with you, my dear, I'm here to just let you know there's nothing wrong with you. You just have to talk a little bit better to yourself. But don't worry, I'm coming in to help you with that. Very soon, there will have to be a very important conversation. I am going to come forward and be completely honest. What I have to say might not be put in the nicest, kindest words, but it's important for our happiness for me to let you know everything that I've been through and what I've thought in the past and all the mistakes that I've made. I hope you'll be able to accept me just as I am willing and able to accept you. It would be good if we can both have a fresh start in the way in which we communicate with each other. Maybe we can use that beautiful solar happiness to just clean our minds of the inner critics. Let's not judge each other, my darling. Let's love one another. Let's get out of our heads that place where our relatives often would put us. That space of overthinking that kills love and creates fear. Let's not do that to each other. We owe it to each other to be happy. We owe it to each other to control our minds and control our speech. It's really, really important not to harm each other with words, but to use words in clear I affirmations to express what it is we truly feel. I'm ready to have a conversation with you. I hope you are too. Okay, group 2, I feel like this was your message. It's really interesting. I feel like this person is excited, passionate, and enthusiastic about you. At the same time, I could feel their shadow tends to sometimes get the better of them. In the past, I feel like this person self-sabotaged your connection, or they have self-sabotaged other connections if you have yet to meet them. And I do think that with a lot of awareness and a lot of clear, open, and honest conversations, you two can bring each other closer than you've ever been with other people. There is a sense of willingness from this person, of goodwill and good intent. They acknowledge the fact that they're a flawed individual, but they're not able to see you as a flawed individual. They might idealize you. So it would be really good in this relationship, if you want to make things work, if you want to just get into that beautiful flow of love and giving, to just be very honest, bluntly honest with this person, and just express how it is you feel and you think as often as you can in the connection with them. I think that in this way, through this open and honest, blunt communication, where you use a lot of I affirmations rather than you and finger pointing, which only leads to blame, But if you use I affirmations and you speak from your core, from your center, you are making this person become more aware of how they can contribute to better this connection and vice versa. So I hope this helped. I hope this served. It was a pleasure for me to channel this message from your person to you. And yeah, I guess I'll see you again in another of my videos. But then again, don't let me tell you what to do. Bye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm very happy to be creating this message for you today. This is a channeled message from your person. So you have here the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and I will prepare by tuning into the energy of the person that you have on your mind. And I will speak and deliver these messages almost as if I am your person. So I'm speaking almost as if I am them. Let's find out. How is your person feeling about you? I'm resting. I'm in deep study and contemplation. I feel like there is so much I need to improve about myself. I've been feeling quite heavy. I would go so far as to say I've been deeply depressed. And I know that the only way out is by applying the logical faculties of my mind to my current predicament. I need to find solutions to all of the problems in my life because too many things have cropped up and I can barely make it out on the shore. I can barely take my head out of the water and breathe for some air. If you think that you're not on my mind, that cannot be further from the truth. You are always on my mind. But there are a lot of obstacles, blocks, and limitations, both in your energetic field and both in mine. I need to learn to master this law of prosperity, this equal give and take. I've had no one by my side to teach me that, so I've isolated myself from social distractions at the moment, and I'm studying. I'm connecting with wisdom far beyond my years, the wisdom of people that managed to record it on paper. I'm finding mentors through the written word. I'm watching a lot of clips, motivational clips, philosophical clips. I'm listening to podcasts and audiobooks. And I've started praying. I need to get in touch with something higher than myself, and I want it to guide me in this period. And hopefully, the end goal is that I can make my way back to you, a healed, happy, balanced person. I'm trying to cleanse my mind. I'm trying to remove toxic thoughts. I used to be so conflicted in my thinking. This was mostly because I just couldn't understand the value of having feelings, of reflecting on my feelings, of matching my feelings to my thoughts. But now a change has come. I'm not even sure what brought it about. It could be all the conflicts that I've been experiencing in my life. It could be the eclipse season, or just the special circumstances of this year. They made me go within. I had no choice. And I'm so grateful that this has happened. Initially, I was afraid, like everyone else. But now I feel empowered. I feel I have a goal, a purpose. And that purpose is to bring more optimism into my life, is to connect deeply with God, and to be able to heal and mend and resolve all the tensions in my life so that I am better able to manifest peace, deep, profound peace, so that I am able to mend those bridges I burned with everyone else and yourself. I don't know if you're aware of, but we might be twin flames. I feel like a lot of the qualities that you have, I have. A lot of the defects that you have, I have. We seem to be made out of the same cloth, carved out of the same wood. We are much more similar than you think. Even our defects make me feel very closer to you. Sometimes, when I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth and I look in the bathroom mirror, I try to talk to you by looking at me. I try to look into my eyes to see if I can feel your gaze. You're always somewhere around me. I feel like even if you're not here physically, I go to bed with you. I dream of you. I wake up in the morning and I get these sensations all over my body. And no, the air conditioning is not turned on. No, there are no flies or insects around me. It's all peaceful and normal and everyday, mundane. But yet, I feel your presence. At the beginning, it freaked me out. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought I had a mental health issue. But now I've learned to accept this magic. I feel like you're transforming me from afar. I feel it when you're sending me energy, and I've learned how to take this energy, and at the moment I'm using it for self-improvement. Why? Well, it's not because I enjoy being self-obsessed or deeply into self-analysis. It's because, as I said earlier, I was pushed into this for my own growth, so that when I emerge out of this period of being hermit-like and studious, I can hopefully accept myself as I fully am. I can hopefully give my love to you. My vulnerabilities, I can share them with you. I can hopefully allow you to get to know me, because I know you want to love me. But I first need to find out who it is I really am. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Our relationship is built to last, baby. It will be a very long relationship. So we are just at the beginning stages and you've got nothing to worry about. Yeah, okay, we might not see each other, but think of it as a long distance relationship. In that circumstance as well, we wouldn't be able to see each other. We might be kept apart by work, or a sea, an ocean, mountains, valleys. But we would still love each other and think about each other and feel each other. Our relationship is much like that. We are meant to build something that lasts. We are meant to build this connection together with spirit, not just you and me, our physical bodies in this material reality working towards material goals. Somehow something happened. I don't even know. I can't even put my finger on it, what exactly was. We were chosen somehow to come together, to meet, and to live the spiritual path. To go through these moments of shadow work, to go through our own separate dark nights of the soul, to experience the highs and lows of the deconstruction of the ego, to feel the bliss of connecting with spirit and of being deeply ourselves, to feel how we are healing and we are not reacting to external triggers anymore, to feel this love for one another, the yearning to be together. And because we can't be together physically, we end up doing loving, kind things for other people. Helping somebody cross the street, helping somebody carrying their groceries, opening the door for a mother with her child, delivering the appropriate post if it got lost in our mailbox, sending people compliments, doing the best work that we can do. We have this time and the space right now to bless other people with the fire, the faith, and the beauty of our love. And I think Spirit is keeping us apart because it wants us to do this work of loving others before we can come together and love one another. I feel like there is a flower blooming in my heart. There is a fire in my belly and my third eye is opening. Sometimes I get these tingles in my whole skin. The skin, our longest organ. Funny, right? How connected I feel to it, how connected I feel to my body, how just by focusing on my breathing, I feel like I belong in the world. I feel like everything is as it should be, and that there is deep peace to be experienced, even in the midst of all the social, political, economical chaos. Somehow I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see you again. I'm looking forward to share with you everything that I've learned and studied and been through since the last time I saw you. You light me up. You make me feel like I can do anything I set my mind to. And recently I discovered that in order to create the best possible outcome, it's not only about what I set my mind to, but it's how my emotions and my gut reactions follow through as well. I feel more complete since I met you. In spite of how hard it has been, I feel like I'm evolving beyond anything that I'd imagined I'd become. And I owe it all to you, my love. I think both you and me are reconciling at the moment our relationship to our own fathers. We're learning about authority. We're learning how to relate to the men in our environment. Mostly because we have to come into the power of this Father within ourselves. I feel like both you and me are inwardly called to leadership. I feel like Spirit is kind of trying to push us in the direction of becoming an advocate for weak people, vulnerable people, people that cannot defend themselves in society, people that need a helping hand. I feel like we are supposed to carry their torch, to lead them into small everyday victories, victories that reaffirm their own divinity, their own dignity. We are meant to help people regain their dignity. Sometimes you can't go into battle by yourself. You need to be supported by a group. And I feel like we're supposed to lead that group. I think you noticed as well as I noticed in my life how we tend to attract people that are wounded and hurt. People that have been stripped of their rights, their capacity to enjoy life. People that are poor, that are disabled, people that are struggling deeply. And we attract these people because we are meant to nurture them. Not in a maternal way, but in a paternal way. We are meant to inspire them, encourage them, and take action on their behalf. Pragmatically come up with plans, strategies, devise schemes to help them get the necessary resources, to help them stand in their self-esteem. There are beautiful spirits around us, spirits of the forests that help us get grounded, help us feel deeply in touch with the natural laws of the earth. We hunt for others, we protect others. And I think that this is happening because we are meant to not only spiritualize our own lives, but we are meant to be cloaked in other people's gratefulness. I think this is what is actually going to bring us closer to each other. When we give to others, we receive even without realizing it. Blessings come to us in very small ways. Symbols, love notes, messages, even coins on the ground. Random appearances, even having a beautiful dream and a restful night's sleep. Getting some fresh, clean water to drink. Things replenish us, they refresh us, they make us come back to life. Because loving and giving to others means being alive. And being alive means being with you. We are the same, you and I. I'm learning from your wisdom, and you're pouring your wisdom all over me, even when you are away from me. I feel that there is this constant flow between the two of us, and I never want to let go of it. I never want to be without the warm waters of your heart. In this path towards embodying our leadership role, we will encounter conflict. There will be many people that will try to bring us down. But I am somehow empowered by the knowledge that I have a twin in this world. I have somebody that is supporting me. No matter how many times I will meet people with such a strong ego that it will be difficult for my wisdom, my knowledge to help them, I will think of you. And by thinking of you, I will become more aware of where I need to let go in my relationship to people who just want to bring chaos and conflict into my life. I'm learning to pick my battles. I'm learning to pull my energy back. And I'm learning that in some cases, being manly doesn't mean owning the power of a fist and being constantly tense and muscled and ready to attack. But being manly means being brave enough to be vulnerable, opening up and saying, no, I will not engage in conflict. I will protect, I will defend. But not by anger and violence, but through peace and reason, and by sharing my resources with others, by building trust in the community, so that I know that when conflict arises or chaos emerges, I can trust others and others can trust me. I'm flying towards you. I'll be very soon by your side. We're about to meet. I feel that the transformation is nearing its completion point. Very soon, when the season of the heart enters, we will be together, my dear. And we'll be able to be by each other's side. I can't wait for you to rest your head on my chest, for me to rest my head on your shoulder, and to experience a deep sense of peace, calm, after a long and arduous transformation. Just give me some time to finish reading and writing all the things that I've been working on. And then I can't wait to share them with you. I'm really looking forward to hearing your take on everything I've been studying and on how much or how little you think I've been growing. In the meantime, I grant you my heart every night in your dreams. A kiss on the forehead. Goodbye. Okay, group 3. So you have an introverted person that you are dealing with here, this is a person with a very rich inner world. This is a person that, if this person is a man, is currently reassessing their identity, their gender identity. They're trying to find a new way to represent their masculinity, to identify with their masculinity. I feel that this person received a lot of knowledge from their peers, from their parents, from their community that was antiquated, many ideas regarding what a man should be like. And I feel that this person is now in a reflective, hermit-like stage, working through, almost as if they're burning certain neural connections and rewiring their mind. This person is heavily at work at allowing their emotions to rise up to the surface and kind of pressing pause on them at the same time in order for them to be able to reflect on them, understand the meaning of anger in their life, understand the meaning of guilt in their life. Where does all this fear come from? Why do they feel uncomfortable being vulnerable? Why do they feel uncomfortable loving others? Why do they feel pessimistic about their surroundings? This person is doing some massively deep inner work. And it's better that you are not together at the moment, because this person generally needs the space to change who it is that they really are from within. And paradoxically, they are changing who it is that they think that they are, mostly by accepting their true essence, those qualities that they already came into the world with before they were programmed differently by education, by social norms, by gender norms, by religious norms. This person is tuning back into their true self. And I think that when they'll be ready, they'll emerge. They'll fly to you if there is a great distance between the two of you. If not, you will just meet them for the first time when they will be ready to share themselves with someone. I think you'll find that they'll have many, many interesting things to discuss with you. This is a highly intelligent person. Doesn't like to spend days without thinking about something. Very curious. Always busy in their mind, reflecting on something. Okay, so that was the message that I had for you. I hope it helped. I hope it served you. And if it did, feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm always very happy to read your stories, your personal stories, and to learn from them. I wish you the best, my loves. See you in the next one. Bye bye.